Greetings, fellow Centurions. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion. Episode 75, The Jerky Senator. Moving our corn, or moving our non-corn out to farther out spots. Some muffalo coming in. I guess they weren't told what I did to the Thrumbo, and they think they're somehow stronger than Thrumbo. Turning sludge into chem fuel requires electricity? No, there's no chem fuel. This is all pre-industrial. Chem fuel's not a resource that exists here. Thrumbos are down. We're turning it into fertilizer, like compost, not like industrial fertilizer. So, the pipes and the plumbing is fixed. It's now one network again. Good. Good. Because yeah, we're out of fertilizer. We used to have so much of it, I had to have a massive zone for it. And now we have just like one little biosolid stack, so we have to go back to clogging the toilets. Time slowed down because Darzan went out. Oh, wait, there were other manhunters? Sorry, Darzan, I didn't know. Slaves, go help him. Just collapse, buddy. I thought it was one group, not two. And now he's missing an arm. A near fatal mistake. Nobla, you're nearby. Go tend Darzan. And Tran Larry, I think I'm gonna have you melee animals to death. Alright. I don't see any more hostiles on the map tile. I should have checked first. I assumed it was just the group, the three that attacked, but it wasn't. Well, you were... What work were you doing? You were waiting? You can still wait tables with one arm, so that really doesn't change anything. Where did all the, Lillipore come over here? Oh, here's the attack. Dar's leading the way. Sorry, Ray. They caught up to you. Oh, and cutting off your fingers. Okay. The enemies are fleeing. Ray needs some medical attention, but it's not so bad. We're gonna kill whatever doesn't flee, and then we have Tale here joining us. So Tale, you are gonna be a member of the Central Republic Villa. You will be assigned. You will be moved here. You're going to be assigned gourmet foods, social drugs. You are going to be allowed to read novels. Your schedule is going to look like this. And you're going to live a very plush life. Now, here's the benefit from influencing Tale. If we go to research, Tale gives us the ability to make jerky. So I'm going to need to construct a jerky drying room. Well, not need, but I ought to soon. So that I could benefit from that technology. Nothing like a pig named Fats. It's a good job. And we'll celebrate with a Lupercalia once the away team gets home. Cheers. Oh, we got more pemmican and jade. And coal. Not bad. I wasn't here for the loot, but I will loot and scoot. So grabbing their pemmican. I don't care about the bedrolls. We'll take the jade, the coal. I don't want the concrete blocks. Chunks we can't carry enough of for that to be effective or... So yeah. Done. Re-entering Lycan Air. So a meat drying room. Trying to think logistically where this would be. I could have it close to where the ranch is. I'm not really sure where I want to put it. But what I'm going to do is ask you first what senator to influence next, and it's really only going to be a Central Republic. So that would be Caudathus, Solus Hernane, Micus Rise, or Marin Gasse, and I'll show you what they link to. So they link to togas, temperature control, which is like bigger passive coolers and heaters, mosaics, which is like fancy floors, thermobath, which is like a big Roman bath, and then getting all of them together gives us a theater. So you guys can pick. I'll give you 5 minutes. Gagu, how are you? Oh. Yeah, you shouldn't be in there. Oh, no, wait. You should be in there. Sorry. You were dyeing the furniture. I like it. I actually like the green. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. Did I skylight? I did, okay. I'm missing one thing, which is skylights for here and here. I think I skylight lit. No, I didn't. Okay. One little slip up, one little missing thing. Not a big deal. So the way the jerky works is you can build a jerky rack, a meat drying rack, and the meat drying rack takes a while to process the meat, but once it's done, it is effectively meat that won't ever spoil and can still be used as an ingredient for cooking. So it's a way for us to preserve our meat, in other words. I think, because we have cheese here, it makes sense maybe for the meat drying to be done like around here, possibly. It's close enough to the butchery, so I think I'll put it here. I didn't really plan for this building. I would have put it closer to the kitchen, or had an area close to the kitchen that I could put it, but oh well. Dye the slave grain? Actually, I was going to do the inverse, which is to change the other slave to turn them back to white, so that I don't have to micromanage it. So I'll just do that now. Oh, I don't have torches in here. Yeah. Alright, so Tyler Lannis, this is actually your bed. I intended for this one to be. Did I have torches in the bathroom? No. Okay. So torches in the rec room, torches in the hallway, torches in the bathing and sauna. Got it. I'm just trying to replicate more or less what I had before for the other villa. I think that's everything that needs a torch right now. So Juhu, you are allowed to construct. Ngagu, I think you're done dyeing all the stuff, so we're going to put you back on normal zoning. And no art. I think it's safe to say that you guys want healing and cooling, plus a 3+3 mood senator to be influenced next. Solus Harnene. Got it. We have a Lupercalia opportunity, and once this away group gets home, I'll kick that off. So here's the new priority. Influence Solus and build a meat drying room. Meat drying room, I will put here. Actually, I'm gonna not have it be so close to the wall, because I like wider roads. So we'll do a 7x9 building here with a door. I'm gonna change this fencing to be flagstone, like this. This flagstone, and then connect to the lower road. Inside will be granite. The wooden door. That's not wood. Good try. And then, the way the meat drying works itself, I might even want more racks than this, but, the warmer it is inside, the faster the meat drying process happens. I'm going to change the dimensions to fit the room a little bit better. I'm also going to want to include a spot or spots for campfires. Because the radiators that we use, one radiator might be okay to make sure the room doesn't drop in temperature, but radiators have a maximum temperature that won't exceed how hot it needs to get inside, unless we like raise the... Well, actually, maybe I'll use radiators to raise the target temperature instead. That's probably better. Oh, I might have to tinker with it to see what works best. We're also going to need a whole lot of steel because it seems like I'm out. I could swap the cheese room and the meat drying room. I don't think I will. I'll put it back there. I think it's fine. Caravan meat. If I had more money on me, I would buy their... yeah, let's move on. I would buy some of their jerky. Well, let's hope we process some of these corpses quickly. Because otherwise we're going to have a lot of rotted meat. Good. This greenhouse is getting sown. Just occurred to me, it is not part of the home zone. Pretty sure this is the only place you ever seen a combination of both Werewolves and Roman Legion? Yes. What's funny about that is it was actually somewhat a result of my community voting. A lot of my RimWorld series use suggestions derived from my community's ideas. And in this case, they wanted a historical or pre-industrial series that was also fantasy-based. And the natural consequence of that is, you know, coming up with an idea like this one. Where we have werewolves trying to influence Roman senators. Juhu, why aren't you actually making the torches? You're just like hauling the wood to the torches. Here we go. I think it's because his hauling task was higher than his construction task, so it was ultimately my fault, but Tale deserves some light. So we gotta work on that. Oh, why are you eating in there? What the? Oh, that's a slave. Yeah, never mind. And our away team is home. Here comes our victors. Bulk goods. Oh, it's pretty rare that we actually get bulk goods wandering in. Unfortunately, our best traders are in their wolf form. But Gagu has an inspiration. So actually, Gagu, you do this. You're inspired. This should be fine. I'm going to sell our legendary cheese. Oh my god, they can't afford it. I will buy their jerky. And buy cloth. Buy Tyrion. Sell crummy leathers. I might need to give away crummy leathers now that I look at it. I mean, I'm going to keep the cheese and sell the leathers because the cheese will keep for a while yet. We have an insane amount of wool, so I can probably part with some of it. I'll buy wood because cutting down trees is kind of annoying. They never show up with bricks. That's always upsetting. I wish that they, the bulk goods trader brought in, like, actual bulk goods. Alright. Then I have to balance it, because we're buying less than we're selling. So, give me... Oh, do you have a bull? No, you have goats. I don't care. Alright, away team. You are going to be assigned perishable foods. Oops, not Tally. You're still on gourmet. I need to move Tally. There we go. Now it will be a little bit easier. Perishable foods. Cool. So all that pemmican is going to be preserved. I'm going to probably remove the delete the pemmican build now, because we don't really need pemmican, and we can just take jerky when we go marching for combat. So at some point, someone's going to need to go out to the Central Republic Ivuvum and ask Solus what, you know, what he wants us to do to gain his influence. Where'd the gold that I was promised for helping Tale go? I don't know where that is. Payment arrived? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I was like, hey. We killed who you wanted us to kill. Where's my money? It'd be cool if there was a option to request traders. Yeah, I mean, like a custom order. That'd be a pretty cool mod, is like, for your colony, you know, probably with like radio or whatever, with a comms console. But to radio up another colony and be like, hey, can you send a bulk goods trader with this specific resource? And have it be a list of resources that are like common. So it's not like, oh, please come with like Thrumbofur, because like it's not reasonable that a random settlement would have Thrumbofur. But, you know, with like bricks, wood, you know, coal, like coal's modded, but like the typical things that you would normally use in your colony, that like is reasonable for another settlement to have, to pay a little bit more than its default value, because of course it's like a custom order. But that would be pretty cool mod, you know, to allow you to trade better, because it is a little unreasonable that like you're just at the whims and mercy of whoever shows up. With that said, however, the bulk goods traders, the orbital bulk goods traders, have a lot larger of a list of things that they supply. So it's not really needed for post-industrial, because orbital bulk goods traders have everything. Well, the meat drying room is surely not getting built quickly. Let's do some more granite cutting, I guess. On all the people working in the quarry, cut it out. As far as armor goes, we have been slowly catching up to our armor needs, because Translandery is back in armor again. Albeit not dyed armor. I was pretty sure I queued it up to be dyed, but I probably didn't. No, I didn't, because I'm stupid. Okay, try that again. So dyed armor, and then, yeah. So we're still behind on armor, and that's only because it costs a lot of steel, and it takes a while to produce the steel. Which is totally fair and balanced as far as I'm concerned. That does not look... So how do we do the stack limit before? Because we shouldn't have 30 beers there. Oh, it's the same issue over here. Got it. So when I say 10, I think a stack limit of 1 will stop that. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, Central Republic is visiting. We have a lot of meat racks. Of course, being out and exposed in the elements means that the meat is not going to be cured quickly. But it's better than it rotting, I guess. So I hope that they get this room enclosed soon. And one of the other advantages is once it is placed on the meat racks, it won't decay. So like, it's a refrigeration, if you will, for meat. So this solves that issue, which is a big one. What's going on with my gourmet grills? That's gourmet desserts. You are not hauling it. We have some really hungry senators. It's because Cerise got busy with something? I don't know. I can only speculate. So I did cut down a ton of trees, but I don't really see that we have a surplus of firewood anywhere. Yeah. I think because all our plant tenders are like tending this farm. So I may have to stop sowing the double strand for now, just so that the crop tenders cut trees down, because we are lacking fuel. This time, it's only one muffalo, not a herd. Are you gonna need backup, or are you gonna finish this? No backup needed. Perfect. So I haven't forgotten about the Lupercalia. Oh, did I overweight it though? That was really quick. Doesn't it usually give you a few days? Oh, you know what? Lupercalia might be the Lantern Festival. If that's the case, it has to be done here. Yes, okay. So I didn't overweight it. 4 in the morning seems like a good time for Lupercalia. The only problem is, the participants don't have access to wood. So, here we go. Today, we cut down trees. The gods want lanterns, and for lanterns, we need trees. So, everybody takes a day. It's kind of like Earth Day, but the inverse. It's, Earth Pillage Day, where we pillage the earth for trees, so that we can build lanterns. Is this place unroofed? It is, but like probably not large enough. So maybe I'll move the zone out here. So do we have enough? No, they don't. So the problem is this shelf is what the senators need access to. I think. So for the central villa, give them access to that. And for the western villa, give them access to this. Okay. So now I think they have access to the wood. Still no. Someone is missing access. I could unrestrict them, zoning-wise, briefly. I think what's happening is like one of the senators, like there's just not enough wood in the Western Republic storage, possibly. But if I haul the wood to general storage, that might change. Oh, this is a nice statue. I mean, it's of a musket man. It's abstract, right? Where? Okay, so there's a lot more wood on that shelf. So was that the problem? Yes. All right. Lupercalia is not so fancy at 10 in the morning, but whatever. Here we go. Lupercalia going off. I probably should have not included the slaves, because, like, why would they be involved? It's a lot of lanterns, though. Oh, Fowen, good job joining the celebration, pal. Moron. He got lost. He's illiterate, so the directions didn't work. It was a beautiful Lupercalia. That'll be a good mood boon. I like it. Now back to work. So I got all my meat drying racks. I might need to add like another meat drying room, depending on how much meat we have to process. So we'll see, because I have space for a second room here if I need it. And then once we start getting batches of the jerky out, I'll start to have all meat go through the jerky process so that it's preserved, so that this mass rotting that is happening right now is a thing of the past. So essentially have so much capacity for meat drying that everything that we butcher and hunt gets processed that way. Scipia has an inspiration, a creativity inspiration, so that's going to be really cool, because that's going to be a hell of a piece of art once it's done. Do slaves gain something other than mood for attending Lupercalia? No. Not really. Okay, senators are starving against Reese. What the hell are you doing? It actually might be my fault. I think breaking for Lupercalia for a day backed up the whole food production queue. So, yeah. No holidays for slaves in the future. Is, I think, the answer. They're no longer starving. That's good. Hey, Del, guess what? Sewer's full. For those that don't remember, Del was the one that, through poor doctoring, killed one of our slaves. So every time that there's like... Every time the crapper's full, Del tends to the crapper. Or, it's not even a crapper, it's really a septic tank. Del is the number one and the number two business. I will allow Devil Strand again. I think we have enough. Yeah, I have about 3,000 wood on the ground. That should suffice. So this room here, now that it's finally a room, it actually isn't plumbed. Once it's plumbed, this specific radiator is going to get as hot as it can get, which is 35°C. And I think to push it up even further so that it really gets dry, I will build a shelf. Doesn't need to be a big shelf. I'll build a small shelf for firewood, placing it right outside. And it will be the same priority as the other critical priority firewood shelves, so that we can supply fires in there. So it's think of this as not just a meat drying room, but like a smoker. We smoke meat. Speaking of which, we have no more meat as a result of smoking all the meat, so we need to go hunt. Guest has nothing to eat. Well, I mean, leave. Legendary statue of another gun. What the hell, Scipia? Are you a soothsayer? Do you know the future? Because I am not convinced that isn't true. Also, Jaha, or Juhu, I guess that's very different than Jaha. You are going to be temporarily allowed into the furniture storage so that you can install those. This carving bears an image of Gagu huddled beside a crag while covered in frost. Dozens of frozen ibis corpses surround the area. So it's Gagu getting hypothermia, murdering a whole bunch of animals. And it looks like a dude with a sniper rifle. I like it. I dig it. At least these bedrooms are going to be stupidly impressive as a result of the art inclusion. So the meat drying. So let me demonstrate the advantage of temperature. If I remove the roof so that it's not hot in here, this is right now taking 8.5 days. Now it's 13 because it's not as hot. So you can see the reason why I'm trying to have a heated storage area. I don't think the fires have been a positive change. So maybe we don't need fires. Lucia with Inspired Taming. I don't really care. Say 8.5 is about as low as we can get it. So yeah, we'll get rid of that. There we go. We have a meat drying room. With that said, I need to keep hunting because we are drying all of the meat that we have available to us. So it's 9 p.m. I'm going to do a bit of group hunting to help out with our needs. So we gotta get the barbecue flowing. Seems 8.5 is max. Yeah, I mean, if I had a way to heat it up more, like a electronic space heater, that might be different, but, well, this is ancient Rome. I don't have that. Alright, while I've got everyone together, I might as well hunt the bears, because I think the bears and the cougars are the most dangerous for us. So I want them out. Why is no one... Okay, there we go. I was telling everyone to shoot the cougar, and only Scipia was doing it. Oh, because of range? No? It's not a range thing. Oh, it's a bow thing. Yeah, I get it. B is the great bow. This doesn't have a hotkey. Alright, that's probably enough meat for now. And it seems to me like our butchery is so full of leather, there's nowhere to store the bodies. So we gotta fix that too. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 8th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow werewolves.